Why don't we get like the pitch shivers? Like,
what does that even mean?
Like when you're cold, you do that. That's the pitch shivers. This would be awkward, like this.
I've never in my life ever heard of that.
You've never heard of pitch shivers?
Welcome back, everybody, to episode 3 of the Poetry Corner. Happy holidays, and to warm you up, we have an episode of Cajun Cooking. A man with no vocabulary and a man trained straight from France. Enjoy Cajun Cooking.
Hi, I'm Bob Maxwell. Welcome to another installment of Cajun Cooking. This is our Thanksgiving Palooza episode.
Alright, baby. Alright, baby. I'll be back. I gotta do the show.
Here at Jimmy John's actual house.
Happy Thanksgiving, Bob Maxwell. Oh, what's wrong with you?
I'm just tired of all this, really.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What are you tired of? You tired of making great crazy cuisine for these fine folks out here?
I'm mostly just running from the law, but...
Oh, running the law. I don't even know what laws is. How you doing, folks? As you know, I am the best Cajun cook around the bayou, Sweet Jimmy John Louise, and this is our Thanksgiving Palooza. Anyway, we got a good show for you tonight. Yeah, we are at my house. As you can see, the beard has come off to the direction of my lovely director, Sweetie Sweetpants. He advised me to maybe slim down, so he gave me some crystal meth and told me to shave my beard.
That stuff's fantastic, by the way.
And it is a different feeling. So with that said, tonight, being that we're in my house and I don't have any turkeys or anything, I went out to the bayou and a couple dumpsters and I grabbed some things here, and I'm gonna show you how to, heat up a good Thanksgiving meal, Cajun style, obviously. So
obviously, yeah, of course.
Yeah. So, Bob, you wanna tell them what we got right here?
Oh, I don't know what we have right here. What is this? Where'd you find it?
Well, that's some turkey. This hog is petrified. I'm pretty sure that's rotten right now. We got a little bit of roll. Looks like we got some green bean casserole. Mashed potatoes. That looks like gravy. It could be cottage cheese. I don't know. Either way, it probably be good.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It could be just white jello. I have no clue. We got a little slice of what looks like half-eaten pumpkin pie.
Is there a crust?
I guess they ate the crust and not the pie. So, I don't know. You go dive in the dumpsters and tell me what you find, Bob.
I'm good.
You ever had to do that before?
No.
So we try to do some more fancy setup here. So I
sweet.
Grab some seasonings and some of this good Tange house that we're going to get in here. And we're going to get to cooking. We're going to get to doing what we do. And what do we do down in the bayou when we cook our food?
Boil it.
Why do we boil it, Bob?
Still, for the life of me, can't figure that one out, but it seems to work.
Because you want to have diseases. I don't. Had a few of them. It's getting better. So, along with water, I always want to put your beer in there. Because what's the holidays if you ain't getting sauce? We're just going to dump that right on in there. You want to bring one of those plates over? I didn't even know that worked. You fancy, Bob. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get this cooking now. Alright? What you want to do is, you want to take all your scrappings, you just want to get right on in there. And it wouldn't be Cajun meal if you didn't include dessert with it. Let me just get that right in there.
I think that's a word, but...
Alright, seasoning time, Bob. What do we do with our seasonings?
Smell them first, and...
Here we go. Go light on that sauce now. Sweet Jimmy John Louise and Bob Maxwell succulent Cajun seasonings. And this is one of them right here. To get it open, and you gotta bite that motherfucker like a grenade. And stab that bitch like a man chasing her, as in the law right now. I'm gonna get y'all. Open that right on up there. That's get that right in there. Yeah. See how much of a cook I am? He just taking off now. He don't gotta do no work. Who you texting? Texting your mama? Alright, we're gonna let that simmer there for a little while. We're gonna go smoke some banana. Why not? Yeah, feel that premium system, yeah. Oh, that's good. Let's cook some shit, yeah! Yeah, let's go cook, boy! Alright. With that, all of us here. Yeah. Yeah. I need to get some of that shit out of this. Oh my god, this stuff. All of that. Yeah. I love cooking. Yeah, come on, what are you doing? Why are you standing over there? Let's go! Smells amazing! There you go, boy. Now, you give him a little bit of cooking well, and the boy finally comes to life. I brought so many plates. Oh my god! How do you have so many things? You can't put the potatoes in there. Is this fresh coffee? Is this fresh? When did you make this coffee? How old is this coffee? That coffee is about 7 days old. Oh, it's awful. Oh, I needed it though. Whatever you do, if you get by Maxwell, listen here, don't ever invite him to your house. Because I'm pretty sure he is just, I'm ravaging. We got more pie? I've never seen bears this much. Well, what we do now, you won't go ahead and get this food. Yeah. Alright, so we just get that right there on the plate. Alright now folks, now that's a good right there Thanksgiving stew that we got. Yo, no, don't smoke that in the house. Don't smoke that in the house. I got some kind of respect. Jimmy John don't smoke the cigarettes now. So I try to keep my house thing. Crystal meth, marijuana, crack. Sometimes I like to take powder cocaine and like that. I think that's pretty much still crack. I've smoked heroin before, but I would not smoke cigarettes because that is what you Jimmy John and you do. He's a good guy. God, syphilis. Where are those people? What people? Oh, shit. Well, fine, folks. What is that? These handsomely good looks not going to save me from the law today. But I'll tell you what I do have. 2 legs and 1 good saying that y'all know. Oh, stop saying more. Thanksgiving, y'all. Come on now. Hang it up. I'm coming to get you, boy. When you gonna get in there? Fuck it. Let's get it, boy.
Now, I don't condone illicit drug use, but that was a hoot and a half. Now, did you ever know Frosty the Snowman had a cousin? He's got a carrot top nose and coal buttons, but he's got a foul mouth as well. Enjoy Jersey Snowman.
Hey Santa, look at this f***ing loser. Can't even stand up. Look at him. Can't even hold his booze. This loser. What, you're coming home from the park or just your family pisses you off?
Jingle my balls. Jingle my
Hey, you
balls.
come jingle the f***ing frosty balls.
Jingle my balls. Away.
God, look at this loser with his shorts in the cold.
Is that
Yeah, it's me.
Snowman?
Yeah, it's me.
You shot shit?
Fucking major shit.
Bruh.
Come on over here.
Bruh, I don't want to hear shit from you.
You're wearing shorts.
You're like,
And it's like 25 degrees in a
you're like
blizzard.
5 foot tall.
Touch me again and see what fucking happens.
Don't.
Touch you. Oh my. If I could move my hands right now.
Did you know that you're actually pissed from precipitation from the watersheds? I know. I'm pretty
If
smart.
you're pissed right now, you'd piss nothing but f***ing bourbon.
Yeah, hot bourbon on your face, snowman. Look,
I'll come right to the North Pole.
I'm not an alcoholic. I am a mild drinker.
You're probably one of those guys who's like, craft beer. It's not alcoholism. It's a hobby.
Goddamn right, it's a hobby. You think your little ass could drink as much as me?
I know I can drink
You
as
couldn't
much as
drink
you.
nothing like
I'm
me.
made of
You
liquid.
couldn't drink as much as me.
Twinkle,
you little
twinkle,
bit.
little star.
Wait.
Alcoholics don't get far.
Well, you know what? I made it to my house. How was that? I made it to my house, didn't I?
Choke you out right here in this
You
yard.
could. You
Bury you in the motherfucking
Wait,
snow.
that's what you did.
Tub of
You're
lard.
a piece
Why
of
are you
shit.
wearing shorts?
Because I'm hot.
It's 60. It's not 60 because it's snowing.
You don't know what temperature it is, but you're a frozen popsicle.
Everywhere I go, it's under.
Oh,
it's,
look
it's
at
like
him.
16 degrees.
Get your shit together, snowman. You're gonna talk shit, come correct.
And I'm gonna be there when you die.
You're gonna be there when I die?
Yeah, I'm gonna be there when that last bottle chokes you out.
Can't nothing kill me.
Oh, there he goes. See that, Santa? Your naughty list. He ain't even gonna make it to fucking Christmas.
Wow, that snowman has a foul mouth. Now it's time for my absolute favorite segment, Tales of Yesteryear. But in this episode, Arthur is joined by a special guest, Ellis Beckett.
Thought he was supposed to be here by now.
Hello there, Arthur.
Well,
How are
hello.
you this fine now?
I could be better.
Is this he taking?
I don't think it is.
Well,
Not yet.
do not mind if I do fill this seat for tonight. My father had a bit of an accident this morning.
What happened?
Well, Arthur, have you ever had one of those days where it feels like someone has taken a porcupine and chopped it straight in your crotch?
Can't say I have, Ellis.
Well, Arthur, let me tell you, Father did bring that upon me today, and I could not take it anymore. So I took him and I buried him in our backyard with a small child-sized snow hanging about 5 inches from the dirt.
So you don't know if he's dead or not?
I believe he is not dead. He had some air. And it does take, what, about 4 days to starve?
Give or take. Ellis, I've ever told you the time of when I lived out in the deep country. Well, this is different kind of country. This is deep stick country.
Oh, deep state country.
Yes. This one night I was laying down to induce a hard slumber after a day's work.
All
lay
hard
down.
men deserve it.
I laid down in the bed, and right as I drifted off into wherever my brain goes when I slumber,
Yeah.
I heard a walking on the rooftop.
Oh, my word.
Yes, and the footsteps creaked so loud like a soft, sharp thought in the shadows. And I grew alarmed and I grabbed my
Arthur.
Winchester.
Oh, yes, that's what I was just about to say. Grab your gun, grab your gun.
Yes. So I grabbed that Winchester and I cocked it into action. And I laid there with that gun. And those footsteps continued. And then for a few minutes, I heard the hushy sounds of something trying to come down my chimney.
Arthur, why in the world would someone try to come down your chimney?
I don't know. And I looked out the window for a brief second and caught the glimpse of some reindeer that were
Who in the hell
Chewing.
were you, Arthur?
Well, I tell you one thing, I wasn't high. I was perfectly sober. And the reindeer were sniffing each other, eating grass and whatnot, whatever those wood dogs do. And I turned around and I saw these fat, greasy pair of legs kicking about underneath my chimney. And as he slowly dropped out of that chimney like a greasy slug, he was covered in black. And I said, "Who goes there?" And he looked at me with the most shocked expression, as if he wasn't expecting anyone to be home. So I pointed my Winchester at him, and I prepared to execute him. And I tell you something about this guy. He looked like some sort of red wizard. And he mumbled some stuff. And I couldn't understand what he was saying, probably trying to put a spell on it. But anyway, he had these magic boxes in this ball sack looking sack. And he said, "Son, I'm trying to put these under your tree, boy." I said, "I ain't got no tree here, sir. Now get your old wizardly ass and get up back that chimney and out of my property." And he said, "Join my mystical cult, boy." I said, "What cult are you talking about, sir?" "I am a religious man of God," I told him. And when I said that, I think I scared Satan himself out of his butthole, because he took off through my door and burst through it, leaving his greasy, slimy residue on the door frame, the greasy, slimy slug he was. We got to this village, and there was more naked people.
Arthur, this is getting too good. Go on.
Me and my exploration crew were shocked that females had their titties flopping about. And I said, "Where the hell are we, Philippa? You need to document this." So he brought us into this tent, you see, and we were surrounded by titties. Big titties. And as he carried his jiggly-puff-looking ass, he mounted this great red chariot of some sort that was held together by nails and cucumbers or something.
This is truly beginning to sound like Santa Claus.
No, this wasn't. Let me finish my fucking story. So, this great chariot was strapped to these wood dogs I talked about. You know, he looked at me with these great menacing red eyes, and he said, "There's a great war coming, boy." And then he continued to stare at me, and I stared at him for trying to process what great war, great Charles Manson. And all he said was,
Thank you, Ellis, and thank you, Arthur. Now, I don't know if you ever cracked open a fortune cookie, but you've never had your fortune told like this. Enjoy wisdom and candle wax.
Come in, good men. Welcome to my corner of the universe, where the answers I will give you will show you the stars you want.
What brings you to my corner of the stars?
I don't know.
I will not accept profanity in my corner.
"I need some answers." Are you all set to do this, or there's no ritual involved in this?
No, there is a slight cover charge, but we'll get to that later.
What kind of cover charge? See, no, this is where they get you, and I told you this was going to happen. It's a scam. It's always a scam.
Feel free and be open.
Anyway, I, as a child, I would frequently go with my mother to shop and whatnot. We had, if I remember correctly, it was Wendy's was the joint.
I sense the bond with your mother is stronger than any other.
Anyway, as she would shop, and I went back to the car to finish off my bundle of French fries and chicken nuggets.
Were they sweet potato or regular?
They were regular, with a fair amount of salt. And think about these Wendy's French fries that you see. They induce me to take a massive, painful bowel movement. And on this particular day, I think I took the biggest shit of the day, because somebody unknowingly in the world takes the biggest bowel movement without knowing it. And
where is this going, young man?
Ma'am, I want to find out if I took the biggest shit that day.
Ah, yes, the age-old question of, did I take the biggest shit this morning?
You took the 8th biggest shit of that day, because the man who took the biggest shit that day It was Tom Cruise.
But how? He's so short.
The biggest shit in the world that was ever taken was by Steve Irwin. January 12th, 1999.
You sound doubtful, man in maroon shirt.
Kinda am. Pretty sure this is all a crack of shit.
So, is it I who am full of shit, or you who is full of questions?
Well, I have one question that still plagues my mind, that keeps me up at night. A couple of decades now, and emotionally I'm fixated on this instance.
Love. You speak of love.
Yes. This one time back in elementary school, I had this...
Youngest love. Love between two children. Greatest imaginations.
Anyway, there was this girl named Lucy. This one time, I had devised this plan to win her heart. And the plan was to stroll by her and drop some lunch money in front of her and tell her that she can have it. When she saw it and offered to have it in her hands and give it back to me. As I approached, I felt this rumbly-bumbly thought. I knew a disturbance was coming, but I pressed forward to hold it. Like a blunderbuss, before I got to it, it erupted and like shot right next to her face. And I'm wondering if she smelt this because I aborted the mission.
My dear child.
Yes. You did ruin everything with her that day. Because that day, you shot gallons on gallons of fecal matter and diarrhea, 7 tables down the cafeteria, coating it in over 53 different people. She had to shave her head, you know.
Wait. Hold on. Can we back up for a second?
Yes.
Did we really come all the way here and track this, whatever this thing is, down because you wanted to know if the girl you had a crush on in grade school could smell your fart?
You've never been in love, have you?
Oh, she could smell much more than his fart. She could smell it halfway down the hallway because it was still there, smeared across the walls. People running around with shit in their eyes.
Yeah, I've had enough of this shit.
Their skin was burning. You might as well have spilled napalm down in high school. Pulled the fire alarm. Wouldn't have helped.
Well, is there a way I can win her back?
Possibly.
Excuse me, don't mind me. Got my phone. I'll catch you at another point.
We'll talk later.
Yeah.
Alright fans, that's our show. But sadly, it's come to my attention that Sweet Jimmy John, our lead in Cajun cooking, has taken offense to my extreme liking of Tales of Yesteryear. Let me tell you something, Jimmy John, this is my show, and I'll put whatever segment I want first, and I'll like whatever segment I like more. If you have a problem with it, you can come to me, and you know where to find me. That's our show, folks. Have a good holiday, and we'll see you next time.